it's Kat back with another self-care video. Today I will be interviewing my school psychologist, Mr. Yeager. Enjoy!
Hello, I'm here with my school psychologist, Mr. Yeager.
I'm here with Catherine. Basically, self-care, generally speaking, is all I do. The majority of students that I see, both male and female, self-care is a part of it, under the general heading of coping. So, probably the number of kids that I see in a given day, and it covers the range from relationship issues, boyfriend-girlfriend problems, family issues, drugs, alcohol, suicide, depression, big things, small things.
Do you treat these problems differently if it's a boy or girl?
I tend to treat the problems differently depending on the individual. In many ways for girls, their strengths are often their vulnerabilities. Perfect example would be relationship skills. People often say that girls are more mature, girls are more advanced. There is some evidence that that's the case. I like to say that girls are more sophisticated. And how that looks to people is that girls are kind of more mature. But when you look at a lot of female social relationships, particularly friends, or even in boyfriend-girlfriend situations, their social sophistication is definitely more evolved than most boys at the same age. But that also is the source of a lot of conflict among girls. That's why there's so much rumor spreading, backstabbing, trust issues, relationship issues. So it's the very strength that is actually one of the liabilities.
What do students typically do wrong when the responsibility is on them to take care of themselves? Like when mom and dad aren't doing it for them anymore?
Yeah, I would, first of all, let's focus on the parents for a second, because parents have the same difficulty of letting go too soon, or much more often than not, letting go way too late. I apply the Goldilocks principle, which is we're always safest if we don't know exactly when is it time to take on that responsibility for myself as a student, when is it time to let go as a parent. If we apply the Goldilocks principle based on if we could simply avoid clearly doing too much and avoid clearly doing too little, we'll kind of just find the just right. Just like in the Goldilocks story.
Well, you answered the next question. The next question was, when does the transition between being cared for by your parents and taking care of yourself usually take place?
Right.
But that seems based off the family situation and the individual.
Yeah, and it's a dance, because we rarely talk about it. Most kids don't go home and say, "Mom, do you think I'm ready for this additional responsibility or this additional, can I take care of myself? Can I take on these responsibilities?" We still have to remember that parents will always feel that you're not ready, and kids will always feel that they're too ready.
The responsibilities of being a teenager are much different than the responsibilities of an adult. How should one manage that? Because I'm at a weird age. I have young responsibilities as a student, and I also have an internship and a job that I have adult responsibilities.
There's a couple of, I think, maybe guidelines. One is, basically, is it working? So in other words, if you are doing well in school and you're thriving in an internship and your social life is good, you're probably doing it right. If you're up till 3 a.m, you're stressing out and you don't have good time management skills and there's a lot of drama with your friends and you just got arrested and
it's not working.
It's not working. The insight and the awareness, the ability to evaluate my life and say, is it essentially working in the different spheres, academically, socially, emotionally, physically? If I gave myself a report card and I had to grade myself in those key areas and I'm above average, I'm probably finding the right balance. If I am sort of relegating my responsibilities to other people, then I want my parents to take care of it, I want my friends to pick me up every time I'm down, and I want my teachers to keep giving me extra help if I'm not learning. Your grades on that self-report card probably won't be as good. And your just general quality of life. You're just not going to feel as happy, feel as productive, feel as confident.
That answers my next question partially. Where do kids fail in taking care of themselves?
I think back to the Goldilocks principle, when you either are taking on too much too soon or not enough soon enough. So in other words, you've erred to one side where your development and your growth and maturation is delayed, that your friends, your peers are now working, getting internships, being able to self-motivate, and you're not. Or you've taken on too much too fast and you're just spinning out of control. We typically see delays. Parents typically err to the side of waiting too long, and kids, despite the desire to want to do more, often themselves wait too long. And then you end up as a senior and you don't really know how to write your essay for college because you've always had teachers or parents kind of take you step by step through that process.
Hey everyone, I really hope you enjoyed what Mr. Yeager had to say. I really hope you took a good takeaway. Please share this video with whoever you think needs to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, it starts with you. See you in the next video. Bye!